Willie D live.
What's up, family? We got a white teen who unalived his mother and 6-year-old brother because his parents allegedly would not allow him to date a black girl. Well, they didn't want him to date a black girl. And he was like, "This is my girl. One of y'all got to go, and it ain't going to be her." Yeah, fam. He killed his mother. But he didn't just kill his mother. He did something extremely barbaric. He shot her first in the face, and then to finish her off, he beat her with a hammer. He did the same thing to his 6-year-old brother. He shot his six-year-old brother, and then beat his 6-year-old brother with a hammer. All of this, he claims, to punish his dad, who was perhaps the greatest influence in not allowing him or not wanting him to be with his black girlfriend. Yeah, now, I saw some people online chiming in saying things like, well, oh, well. I read was some guy in a comment said, I don't know how to feel about this. I think I know how to feel about it. Okay, so what you have here, well, let me put it like this. I think I know how to feel. I don't know how he should feel about it, but I know how I feel about it, right? So you have the whole racist component. And I ride on racism all day, every day, and I don't give it no wiggle room. I go in on it, right? But this is a strange dynamic here. You got a kid who not only killed his mother, he tried to kill his father also, but he killed his 6-year-old brother. Like, what did the 6-year-old kid have to do with it? A 6-year-old kid. The kid was totally innocent. He said he killed the kid and the mother to punish the daddy. I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. I'm not with that at all. That kid had no dog in the fight there, fam. He had no dog in the fight. This dude murdered his mother and his brother, and he tried to kill his daddy. And I'll give you an update on that in a moment. But this happened in 2020, Valentine's Day 2020. He tries to wipe out his family, right? He tried to wipe out his entire family, killed his mother, killed his little brother. See, here's the thing, fam. Whether it be your parents not wanting you to date a certain type of girl or guy, it don't always have to be about race. It can be the fact that they don't like the kid because they think the kid is just a bad kid. They might think that, this kid is not a good fit for you for other reasons. Maybe, the kid is, has a bad background, Perhaps his mama and daddy are bad actors or whatever. But there's different reasons besides racism where parents have told their kids, no. Sometimes they'll tell you no. They don't want you playing your games. They take away your phone. Ain't no excuse for that. That ain't no excuse. That is no excuse. You're still a child. And until you get your own house, if you don't like the rules, man, you're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to wait it out, just like everybody else did. You think my mama ain't make me mad sometimes? It got me extremely angry. I never even thought about doing something like that to my mama. Some of you kids today, man, something wrong with y'all. It's different. Yeah, we were bad. We were that damn bad. Yeah. Yeah, some of y'all, there's something wrong with y'all. For real. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Something really wrong with you. And you need help because life is full of disappointment. Life is full of you know, reward also. But it's full of disappointment. A lot of times you are going to find yourself in situations where you're going to not get what you want. And you're going to have to learn some damn coping skills. You're going to have to learn that the world does not revolve around you. And everything is not going to go your way. In fact, most things may not go your way. But you're going to have to learn how to deal with rejection. You're going to have to learn how to deal with disapproval. You're going to have to learn to deal with people putting you down and people underestimating you and devaluing you. But the biggest thing is that you're going to have to learn to deal with yourself because it's all about what you think of yourself. That's more important than what everybody else think of you. Is what do you think of yourself? And this guy, Levi Norwood, did not think enough of himself to not put himself in a position to give his body to the state. Because now the state owns his body for the next 40 years, or at least 20 years, because he don't come up for parole for 20 years. So he's been locked up for 6 years. He got 14 years left before he comes up for parole. This dude threw it all away. Then he took his mama out, took his little brother out. That's a demon. That's not a regular kid who just made a mistake or who just snapped. No, it takes a special type of demonic individual to, first of all, kill his mother. Okay. And then for any reason, really, to kill your mother for any reason, it takes a certain amount of demon to do something like that. Okay. Then you kill your little 6-year-old innocent brother. And then it's not just killing him, but in the manner that you kill him. You shoot him, shoot your mom in the face, then beat her with a hammer, beat your little brother, shoot your brother in the head, beat him with a hammer. Try to kill your daddy. Takes a special type of demon to do something like that. So yeah, I don't think he should ever be allowed a parole. He should have received life without parole at the minimum. Death. Yeah, death should have been on the table because I don't think somebody like that I don't think that type of person is redeemable. Absolutely. That was, no, you don't do it like that, man. Your mama and your daddy don't want you dating a certain type of girl. You sneak around and you date her like everybody else did. Sneak around. Or you wait and you get your own spot and you do what you want to do. That was the coward way out. That's the coward way out, Levi. That's Levi there. That's his mother. That's his little brother, 6-year-old innocent kid. That's Levi getting taken in. Big dummy. This fool killed his mother and his little brother, really to punish his daddy, who he hated even more. That picture there, I'm assuming, is a picture of, let me see if that's him. It's hard to tell. This looks like this might be his dad. I'm not sure. But in any event, the news got even worse for the Norwood family because just 2 weeks after, 2 months after, he found his wife and 6-year-old son dead in the living room of their house. Joshua Norwood took his life. Yeah. See if I could pull that story up right quick. It's cold-blooded, man. Here it is right here. His mother begged him not to give up. But 2 months after his wife and 6-year-old son were killed and his oldest son was charged with murder, Joshua Norwood saw only one way forward. He told his mother, Jenny, on Monday. He said, for me, not to worry. Be happy because he would be with Jen and Wyatt, Jenny Norwood wrote on her Facebook page. Joshua hung up and wrote one last message. He sent me a text and said, I love you, and that he needed to be with them, Jenny wrote. Then Joshua returned to the living room of his Northern Virginia ranch home. It was there on Valentine's Day that he had discovered the bodies of Jennifer Norwood, 34, and Wyatt, 6. And it was there at 6:30 p.m. Monday that the Fauquier County Sheriff's deputies discovered Joshua's body. They were called to the house by his mother, who lives in Maine. And that concluded a very sad story. In fact, the story really isn't over because this dude is still locked up. Levi is still in prison, and who knows what's going to happen going forward. I wouldn't have taken a chance on him. I would have put him away. I wouldn't even allowed him to go into population. He can't be on the yard. He can't be around human beings. I would have put him in a cage either by himself or with some actually mammals, some animals. Yeah, because he is an animal. There have some mothers out there who have done horrible things to their children. But what Jay-Z said, you don't get back like that. Shoot your mama in the face, beat her with a hammer. That's a person that cannot be redeemed. The cold part about it is someday, one day, he'll probably get out of jail. And someday, one day, some girl who do not know his background is going to fall for him. And someday, one day, that anger may just show up again. I wouldn't have taken any chances. I couldn't have been a judge. I would have made sure he got put away forever. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.